Good afternoon and happy Thursday to all of your sunshiny faces. So guys, I have got to make my grocery list. I told you guys how I lost my sales papers on Tuesday. They actually weren't lost. They just didn't come in the mail. So I didn't get them until Wednesday. So I had yesterday and today to make my thing, but I didn't even, I looked over them yesterday and then didn't even get the chance to do it today because I was outside working, guys. Oh my goodness, I am so beat. It was so hot out today. It was 80 something degrees. It's supposed to be, I think, a little bit warmer tomorrow, and it's supposed to be 90 or something like that on Saturday. So yeah, it's I baked outside, honestly, guys. But I put sunscreen on, didn't get sunburned or anything like that. I put sunscreen on my face, okay? And I was wearing foundation. And a handful of the foundations that I used to have SPF in them. So I wasn't too freaked out, but I still put sunscreen on anyway. I put it on, and I knew I put it on my face, my nose, my ears, everything like that. The thing was, I was out of my spray-on sunscreen, and that's really what I like to use because I feel like it covers a lot better, and I don't have to be oh, did I get that little tiny little spot right there or something like that, and or whatever. And apparently, guys, I missed my nose. I don't know how that's possible though, because I literally slapped it on my nose, I rubbed it down my nose like this, and I went like that because it was not dripping, but I just wanted to make sure it didn't get in my nose. And so, I don't know how, though, it ended up not getting on my nose. I didn't get sunburned anywhere else, so it wasn't the sunscreen, wasn't strong enough to protect me or something like that. But then I was thinking, I was maybe I did, miss it, or maybe it didn't get, on well enough, or something like that. So, we ended up going to Jewel because we were almost out of milk. We're almost out of coffee creamers. We needed to get garbage bags because, garbage stickers, because we ended up getting, I think 12 lawn bags full. So we got 20 garbage stickers because my dad thought we had way more than we actually did, but we only had 12 bags full. So they were sitting in our garage all week, which we got rid of the ones from last week. It was just we've been, I said, going through the lawn stuff and everything like that, and the yard waste, and just all the beds that we've been cleaning out. We've just been using so many lawn bags. So yeah, we had 12's worth. So we still have, or maybe we had 13 or something like that. So we still should have almost half left over for next week as well. Or I think something like that. A little less than that. We've got 7 or something like that. But we should at least use some of those because it cost us $52 or $56. They're $2.60 each, I think, for garbage stickers. So yeah, guys, it's seriously so frustrating to me that I got sunburn just on the tip of my nose. Nowhere else. You guys can see, up here, it's totally fine and everything. It's right here around my nose. I got sunburn. I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Seriously, guys, it's driving me crazy. And one day I did, again, it was kind of that same thing. I put the sunscreen on, and again, when I do it with the spray stuff, I always make sure that I actually, get it. And I have not gotten sunburned since I use the spray-on stuff, but the rub-on, lotion stuff, I always, miss places or something like that. I missed right under, my shoulder, over here, on my shoulder blade. And so I did get a little bit of sunburn over there. But that was also, too, I was wearing a sweater earlier, or, a jacket. This was, a couple days ago. And so I forgot to put the sunscreen on and took it off and then put the sunscreen on, but I got my shoulders and my arms and everything like that, but I forgot to do the back part, because the way the cuts are in tank tops and stuff like that. So I missed that part. So I got a slight little sunburn on my back, but I've been honestly, guys, for being outside literally every day, working out in the sun, doing the yard work and stuff like that, I've not got sunburn. So that's really good, with the exception of, I said, a little bit on my back. Right now, just a dot on my nose, which is really frustrating. But we got the new, this is stuff I really like too because it's not super sticky. I had a copper tone tanning sunscreen, I think it was, which was SPF 10, which I only use if I was outside for a little while or something like that. But lately, when I've been outside for a long time, I was using one with the SPF 30. And so with the tanning stuff, it's super sticky. I think it's copper tone. But the one I really like is this one, the Copper Tone, what is it called? The Sport? Copper Tone Sport. And it's like really good for like water resistance, sweating, stuff like that. Which obviously when I'm outside working out in the sun, like especially today, I came in for like probably 5 or 6 water breaks, and I drank about 3 water bottles today because I was just so like, it was so hot out. And I was working hard, guys. So yeah, and I was working too like right at the like peak of the hottest time, like between like about noon I think to like 3 o'clock. So it's like right when it's like the hottest point in the day too, and the sun is like directly on us. So yeah, but the Copper Tone Sport with the SPF 30 is what I normally use. They have SPF 50, which I didn't really even realize that they did have it. But the thing is, guys, I'm actually nicely starting to tan a little bit without burning. And so, but the thing is like so awkward is that I wear gardening gloves, so I'm starting to get really awkward tan lines now on my hands because I have my gloves on, and then the rest of my arm is tanning, so it looks really weird. And then also too, like around my ankles, because I wear my gym shoes with socks on, so I have like no tan on my feet. So my feet are like pasty white, and my legs are finally starting to get a little tan to them. So anyways, though, yeah, we also had Matthew's volleyball awards night, which was fun, guys. It was like so nice to be. It was like kind of like volleyball little family thing, where like all the families came out, the like little kids, they all played like softball and stuff like that. I didn't want to play. My dad played, he was pitching, and so yeah, it was just a fun little thing. Matthew got his awards, and he also got to, because he played, he got like just like the regular like volleyball pin and like patch for his Letterman's jacket, and then also too a 4-year patch pin because he played for 4 years, which is like something special you get only if you played for all 4 years straight. And he got the same for football too. So I was like, that's really cool that, you know, like, because some kids would like quit, or you know, if there was a season they wanted to take off or something like that, but like to persevere and go all 4 years, I think is really cool. So yeah, it was a fun day out today, except for the mosquitoes were horrible, honestly, guys. It was ridiculous. They weren't too bad when we first got there, but then as the sun started setting, they were just horrible. I probably got like close to like 5-10 bites all over me. It was like, I would say probably even more than that, somewhere around 10, honestly. Especially like on my back. They kept coming after my back, because I catch all the ones on the front of me, like my arms and stuff like that, but the ones on my back I can see, and all of a sudden they get me. So, yeah, and I found one flying around in my room that I just killed. So, yeah, they're like ridiculous right now. It's actually like, it's still early enough where it's not super humid out, but once it starts to get really humid, mosquitoes are out like crazy. And on top of that too, I think because we've been like gardening so much, they're like coming out and stuff like that, since we've been disturbing all of the like the grass and stuff around there and things like that, because they really like that tall grass and the weeds and stuff. And so now that we're kind of disturbing them, we seem to be getting more around right now. But hopefully that means that they'll leave us alone when, you know, real summer kind of hits and later in summer, when it's really like humid out and stuff like that, as long as we keep all of our, you know, like weeds and plants and stuff like that under control, because they are nasty. So yeah, that's like the one thing about football and football season I can't stand. And it seems like no matter how many times or different types of bug spray I use, it never really seems to work. They still seem to find a way to get me. And I could like lather up with the bug spray all over me, and they'll still find a way to get me. I'm like, how is this possible? The worst is when they like wind up getting through like my sock, or like through like my pants or something like that. And I'm like, I'm wearing long jeans. How are you still getting through my pants? And stuff like that, like long sleeve shirts, like I said, like more fall kind of weather, but they still find a way. I'm like, how is this possible? So anyways, guys, I'll see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. And if you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.